Going on, everybody? The hair here, very devastated, not happy, disappointed is an understatement. The Kings lose 124-123 to the Charlotte Hornets. I don't even know where to begin, but the first thing I will say is defense. That was non-existent this whole game on the Hornets side and especially the Kings side, because we lost. It was very bad to see. Now, the ending was just, I'll be honest, it was a cluster F. It was a cluster F. It was really bad. You had the challenge that was deemed successful, but the basket didn't count, but the foul still occurred, and we still lost our challenge. Or we still lost our timeout, which was crazy. Like I said, it was a cluster F. Nonetheless, I feel like it did benefit us because they didn't get the basket. He missed one free throw, and then he made one. And then we get the ball with 5 seconds left, no timeouts. Fox gets fouled on a real dumb play. The player didn't even know that that they didn't have timeouts, and then so we get the game handed to us, and we miss not just one but both free throws. At least one would have tied it, sent it to overtime, and we lose the game. So I don't want to say Fox should have made at least one, but Fox carried the team today. He had 31 points, so it wasn't. That's not the main reason we lost. We lost because we couldn't defend anybody. Nobody. It was horrible. I've been a big advocate of Alex Len, but even with him in, the paint was wide open, very concerning. And this is one of those things where it was a game where it was very winnable. They were down 7 players. This game was, King lose. They had 3 in a row. We lost this one. This team lost 7 players. This Hornets team, I'm going to say it again, this Hornets team was down 7 players. They still beat our Sacramento Kings. They didn't play great defense like we didn't play great defense, but they still did work, and they ended up winning the game, even with our lack of whatever, So this puts things back into perspective. I was already thinking, Halliburton and Fox to the moon. And then, we get this reality check. We have a game tomorrow against the Cavs, which, I don't know. This game definitely should have been won, but it might put things into perspective because we've played horrible defense these last few games, all season for the most part. So, besides like the first 2-3 games. So, I don't know. I'm not sure where to go from here. Very upset. This game was very hard to watch, especially towards the end. We went through some stretches where we were ahead by 10, by 12. And they just kept letting those Hornets come back. Book Night shut down Off Night. He really did. Book Night was cooking. He's killing it. Off Night had a better outing last time, but we could not stop him. Oubre had a game. We just couldn't stop him. Again, our defense is non-existent right now. We play against the Cavs tomorrow. Hopefully we can right the ship. But if not, you're going to be hearing it again. Tank, tank, tank. Blow up the team. Trade, trade, trade. If we would have won this game, it shows you how things could be so different by 1 point. We would have been talking about 4 games in a row, possible 5-game winning streak. So that's the NBA. Every team can do it, kind of like the football saying, any given Sunday. But your Kings lose to the Hornets by 1 point on so many boneheaded plays. It was just a disaster. It was horrible. Don't know how to feel right now. Tomorrow's game will say a lot. See how this team tries to bounce back in Cleveland. If we lose tomorrow, you're going to be hearing it even more. Blow up the team, trade everybody, get draft picks, bad contracts, whatever the case may be. We'll see, though. This game sucked. This game was a bad loss, especially because we had some momentum going. But it put things into perspective because, like I said, we hadn't been playing great teams. Our defense has been horrible, and it just showed right here. This team was down 7 players, and they still beat us. I like seeing Bagley's energy. I like seeing Fox take over, but it wasn't enough to beat a Hornets team that was down 7 players. So, I'm trying to look at it glass half full, not half empty. But it does put it into perspective where this team isn't an elite team. Of course, we love our Kings. We want them to win. Again, if we would have won, it would have been 4 games in a row. I'm sure I would have had a different demeanor about it. But the fact of the matter is they were down 7 players, and we had a hard time containing them. So, we'll see. Hopefully we can win tomorrow. This is the hair.